And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for another edition of the Game of the Week. Thank you so much. All the YouTube support, I really do appreciate it. Don't forget, if you like this video, you can hit the like button. You can also subscribe, and you can leave some comments down below so you can let me know what else it is that you would like to see me perform on this channel. Let me make sure this is part of this. It is. We are going to chop that out. Zoink. Chop that out. Zoink. Broadcast center done. Commercial hub installed. Also, I'm going to chop out the research lab in this city, so I don't need to buy it here. But I will buy it. I already bought the one there. I'm going to buy this one. I'm going to buy this one here, I think. A purchase of with faith of the research lab. Zoink. So this guy's got 5 chops left. This guy, okay, so I'm gonna chop that. I'm actually gonna chop this as well, and then we'll put the thing back on it. I'm just gonna do all the chops in here. It's just whatever money. I'm gonna put the top purchasing card on maybe, and buy all the cards. I don't really think I'm gonna. What's this guy gonna do? 31 turns. I need a builder in this city, though, to be honest with you. 9 turns on a builder. Jeez Louise. Oof. Boom. This city is not particularly. Kind of wish I'd taken the gold. I'm not sure if the production's worth it. That was a tough decision. This city can become a lot better once I get the mines in, but I need a builder to do that. I gotta buy one to get it. Oh. Yikes. Trade route, leaving Ostia, maximum science, while providing production. Right there. You go there. Pop that down in there. The broadcast center going in there. I need builders and I need them bad. I'm just trying to think. I'm going to turn this off long enough to purchase some tiles. Screw it. Magnus is going to be in here a while. I'll chop out a builder to help keep that going. Maybe chop out a couple builders and just chop all the faith that I can inside the city. I can even chop the. This has got trees on it as well, right? Yeah, I'll chop that out. Everything's getting chopped. Everything's got to go. All the faith for all the faith things. Congratulations on your productive people. Why, thank you. Oh my god, this is so slow. God, monument. You know what I could need to consider doing? I need to turn on the logistics card. Do I have that? I should have that by now, eh? Yeah, +1 movement in friendly territory. Without limes turned on, that would be fantastic. By the way, turn one. I'm gonna chop into the walls here with that. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Velitre is the next place I need to go. Put this guy, which is up there, so slide him in there and transfer there. This guy can actually go here. Yeah, bring that embassy on in here, son. What are we looking at? 169 turn, eh? Culture's starting to rock pretty hard there. That's at 76. We'll turn that off just long enough. And then we'll chop that into the research lab. Nine of Spades. Let me read that novel in one sec, buddy. Pick your brain about great writers. I'm playing a game of Australia. Pretty culture focused. Pretty small space, so only 6 cities, but tons of great writers. I have never skipped one. Usually just sell off great writers for writings, free space up. Is that a valid strategy, or would I skip writers looking for different ones? Yeah, all great works of writing are worth the same. What you need to focus on, if you're going for a theater, like a cultural victory, a tourism victory, the last thing you want to do is trade them away. You're better off having the great writers just wander around scouting than to have them be traded to another civilization, because that's going to give them the tourism, and it's going to make it harder for you to take their tourists away from their land. So that's not the right thing to do. What you do need to do is focus on getting other places to put them. There's Apadana, the Great Library, the Hermitage. Wait, no, can Hermitage? One of them can do a great writing slot. Yeah, no, Bolshoi. Bolshoi can hold a couple great writing slots. I think Hermitage is just artwork. Yeah. So Bolshoi is a place you can put them as well. In the late game, you can put them. You can build your 3rd tier building. You can build the National Museum, which allows you to hold another 4. So that's another thing you can focus on. I think you can put another piece of writing in here as well. Yeah, so if you ever built Broadway, you could get another piece in there. Broadway's expensive to build late game, but it's another place, right? The Great Library and Apadana are the ones I can think of the most that can hold great writing spots. An extra 2 spots, which is nice. Yeah. So yeah, don't trade them away to other people, because you're just making their culture and their tourism stronger. So I do not suggest that. Rip. That was really bad. Hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, and it's tough when you're in tight with only 6 cities. My suggestion is find any place you can find. I mean, if you've got only 6 cities, maybe if you're a productive city, you can go get into a war and grab a couple cities off somebody else. Or maybe search for an island somewhere, or I don't know what kind of city. Like, for instance, right now, if I really needed to, like if I was stuck for 6 cities in a corner somewhere, and I found this, I would immediately plop down a couple cities out here as quickly as I could. And then just chop out theater squares, put in the amphitheaters, and slot the great writing slots in. Any place you can get a city, even if they're going to be crap cities, if there's enough to chop out a theater square and a amphitheater, just plop them in there, chop down the stuff, and that's it. Just let the cities be as they are, and then you have a spot to put it, and it counts as tourism one way or another. Yeah, don't get rid of the writers. Noted. Yeah. No worries, man. All right, next turn.
Had I been present at the creation, I would have given some useful
Limes, I gotta keep on. I'm not gonna be spending any more money on tiles anytime in the near future, but I need this +2. I needs it. Let me think. This guy's ready to go, so let's turn on the ancient walls again. Chop that out, and 9 turns on the research lab. How are we doing there? Let's go ahead and remove improvement. Antiquity site. Okay. But the only one in the way? Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Okay. Yeah, if this game had simple questions, it wouldn't be as fun, exactly. Not at all. Not at all. More than happy to answer. 4 envoys. First envoy counts as 2 would be nice up there. Of course. Yeah, I need to turn first envoy counts as 2 on up there just so I can get that extra. Muscat's good. That's an extra. Contents and a happy. Let me just. Don't have any extras at the moment. Time to go. I won't be able to chop into the walls anymore. I need a builder in here to eat those and mine them out. Costing me 3 production. That's cost me 6 production to turn right there. It's going to cost me a lot of food though too. So it's going to be hard to maintain that. I'm going to have to make sure I'm working the food tiles themselves. Improvement. Research lab. I need to make sure I build sewers though too. I've been kind of skipping over sewers, but I gotta make sure I get them built because it's a boost to democracy. Ooh. I need to go and get this because I need the city at pop 15 as quickly as I can. So if I eat those 2, yeah, that hopefully will get me to pop 15. That'll give me the boost to that, and I've got the boost to that, and have 3 cores I can get done maybe. And 4 sewers I need to make sure I get done. So, cores. Where's the other crossbowman? I'll meet somewhere in the middle. Oh, there's a crossbow. Oh, forget it. Ah, shoot. There's a crossbowman right here. There's your core. You go to there, and you go here. There's a core, and I already got one of these guys killed, and I do not think I have another one. Fruit Cake Supreme. Oh, gutted. Gut-id. Maybe another horseman will do the trick, I guess. I don't have another. Those 2 will be a core, and this guy's gonna be without one. A horse is a horse. Of course, of course. How long does it take to do a horse in this city? 4 turns. Maybe after the sewer I just jump on a horse. Azazel, have a good night, buddy. You play with CQUI? Okay. Don't ever as it follows. Housing not displayed before the city name in this version. Housing. Oh, housing. Yeah, CQUI might have housing on this. But housing is down here, so it doesn't really matter. You can see the housing inside the city screen right there. So seeing it on the actual thing here, just another piece of information. Not necessarily needed. No, I don't play with CQI. No, this up here at the top is a totally different mod. It's a user interface mod that I use by Hellblazer.
If God had really intended men to fly, he'd make it easier to get...
There, eat that. Chop. Remind that. Almost have enough to buy another amphitheater. This city's fairly productive. I feel like I'm gonna grab the sewer in here. Just because I just want to get them in cities somewhere. I'll grab a horse in this city to pour up. Chop out after this research lab. I'm chopping out another builder.
A common mistake that people...
Do you generally spend your gold as fast as you accumulate it? Not necessarily. There's certain things I'll wait and be saving up for specifically. So no, I wouldn't say that. But generally speaking, you know, I keep track of it and think, okay, at what point can I do this? At what point can I do that? Purchasing builders is something I do quite often. Buying tiles, but I try to do it judiciously with the tile purchasing card as much as I can. Yeah, no, I don't like think, oh, I got 200 gold, how do I spend it? You know, I don't mind it accumulating to a 1 or 2 or 3,000. And then using it towards something I need. If it clicks into my head, oh, I should get that, I'll go ahead and buy it, then I'll do it. But 5 turns in this city. I'm being able to build the harbor. Okay, Space Initiative is complete. Thinking of money. And she can go... I don't want to put her in Bander because I want first time to count as 2 in there, which I'm about to turn on. Maybe in here, that gets me another 2. That gets me to Antioch. I'm going to go to Antioch right with her now. I think that's where it makes the most sense. Such as that. Recruit. Another great artist. Before I forget. Oh, I already did it. What? Oh, I already did this turn. Civil engineering complete. I need to get a top 15 desperately. Okay, this great artist is Rublev. So everywhere else I have religion. Right here. So Ravenna gets the first one. Your pledge to the Indonesian Empire to move the troops on their border has been fulfilled. You think? Let me just 150,000% chance double check. Alright. Zoink. $666 gold, that can't be good. Who else is unproductive? 18. Purchase with faith, the research lab. Great writer. Great envoy.
I beheld the wretch.
Chop out a builder. There's a boost to cultural heritage for the themed. I need an archaeologist. That's cost so much gold though. Kind of got the archaeologist in the wrong city, but this is because it was so productive. I thought it made the most sense. else could I discover? Not really anywhere. You know what? You live there now. Next turn, this should be pop 15. Give me the boost to that. Can't tell you how much I love having logistics on. Logistics is the bomb. Because it's just so great that you can move and chop in the same turn and stuff like that. It's just so great. Next turn I should be able to chop 3 more times. Logistics, that's just a card in your government. It's just a military card. +1 movement if starting turn in friendly territory. It works for everybody, including workers. So it just allows your workers to have 3 movements. So when you go to, like for instance, this guy here, he started here, and there was jungle there. I was able, instead of stepping onto it and waiting until next turn to chop, I was able to step onto it and chop in the same turn. And then next turn I'll be able to go on this hill, and then move here and chop. Because the road will give me the plus movement. I'll have a little bit left over, and I can chop there. Next turn, this guy will move here. Instead of having to wait a turn, chop. And then this guy here will go 2, and then over here, and then chop. So all 3 of those will get chopped next turn. Just like that. Now, where else do we need religious artwork? Velitrae and Carthage. So I need to go like that and transfer to there. And you can
This intelligence brought us back.
That sucks. That antiquity site's in the way of me putting a mine there. Shoot. So you can see there, it's important to keep them divided up because as long as the theming increases, you continue to increase the culture and tourism by the same amount. So for instance, with 1, it's 3-2. But if I put another religious piece of artwork in this place, but it was by the same person, it would only go to 4. It would only go up by 1 each. 4-3 instead of 6-4. So, and then again the next time as well, it only goes up by 1 instead of continuing to increase it by the 3 culture, 2 faith per, because it stays themed. Same thing like if I were to put this in here, it's separate, it's different, so that's okay. But if it's by the same person, this makes it go to 6-4. So it's 3-2 in either space, but if I were to put them in the same place, by the same person, it would, you get less culture as you build up, and then so as long as you keep it going from 3-2 to 6-4, and then finally instead of going to 9-6, you actually go to 18 and 12 because it's all doubled. So it's important to keep an eye out for that, even if you're not in a culture game, because you can increase your culture will be a greater number. Let's go ahead and eat the food because the faith is OP. If I put a bath right there, that gives another adjacency to the commercial hub. Plus it's the amenity as well. Getting all of the things done today, folks. Getting all of the things done. And it's time to buy another research pot. Pot 15 gives us the boost to there. In 6 turns we can get our satellite going and launch the moon landing, which I'm not sure if we'll get the culture in time to make a difference on getting... Yeah, I will. We should be able to. Because we'll get the boost to this. That'll make that 6. So that'd be 12. 16. 24 turns. We should get the moon landing in time to make a difference there. I'm not sure. I was hoping there'd be a goodie hut sitting up there somewhere. No such luck. Alright, there you go. 360 science. The research labs are coming in hot and heavy. We've got a little bit more chopping down here to do. I could even eat that marsh. Get the population in this city right through the roof. And then we'll move them over here probably. Get this stuff chopped. Help the city out a bit. And then we'll probably have to get to the edges and start chopping fish and crab. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, even in here, 4 fish I can eat in there as well. That's going to be a ton of faith. But we're going to do that next time, though, folks. Because that's another edition of the Game of the Week in the books. Hope you enjoyed it. I really appreciate you being here. Like, subscribe, and comment if you please. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.